Welcome back. It's day 26. This is going to be pre-recorded, right? Yeah. Unless it was taken over by the sponsor. You never know. You never know. It's morning. Barely slept last night. I woke up over and over again, seeing Kurara's face when she died in my nightmares. I won't get away after killing my friend so horribly. If I could, I'd kill them right now. But right now we're too weak. Can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. But now we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. They wanted us to come to the leisure lounge when we woke up. I hurried off to the leisure lounge. On my way to the leisure lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, are you okay? You're so pale. Something else happened, like what? I couldn't sleep last night, I just can't believe it. Kurara, she's gone. Kurara, I didn't know what to say. What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? Like, yeah, what can you say with that scenario? I don't know. We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later, okay, Takumi? Yeah, I promise I will. They're not going to get away with killing Kurara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all going to play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just have to push all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. Yeah, but we can't exactly fight right now. Nozomi was barely able to hold steady on her own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the leisure lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. Because I came back here to protect them and grab hold of a future where we can find happiness. Good luck. It's not turning out well so far. At last, I present to you the rules of the Invader Hunt. Once we were all in the leisure lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble. The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied.
And reflected in the live rankings.
Yeah, but what is an invader? Like, how's this work? The names of everyone in the room were shown on the screen being held up by the 2 bees.
1 round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
Executed. Kurara's death was proof that this was no bluff. They could easily kill us all. In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. Glad we don't have to actually kill each other or anything. I mean, not glad, but if we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right? That's the same shit we were doing anyway. Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside of the school. You will not receive points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many. We can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside. So we're being forced to fight outside the ring, then. It's too much for a shut-in like me to be forced outside like this. But what happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out there? If a commander strikes when the place is empty, it's the end of the line. All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say that a good offense is the best defense, after all. Then we can't stray too far from the school. If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring. So we need to hunt in a place where we can quickly return to the school if something happens. How are you going to track how many invaders we hunt down out there? You're not counting on an honor system, right? Someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers. The bees will be watching probably, like, the bees, the bees. Been chased by bees. These bees will count your points. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me. In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. The bees! Guessing running away isn't going to be an option. And last but not least, the most important rule of all. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool. A rather tyrannical one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us? Just interesting now that the red beam eye thing behind the mask keeps moving position. Don't worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. In other words, they won't hurt us as long as we do what they say. But you're the one who enforces the rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse. See there, it's like further down now. I intend to run this game as fairly as possible, otherwise things would be very boring. Promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that. There's no way we can trust them, but we're in no position to argue. Now then. See, look, again, it's very different. This concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. How can we obey the rules if you don't tell us what they are? Come up with strategies on your own. Doing is learning. The sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The Invader Hunt has hereby officially begun.
Without so much a moment to prepare, the game was on. But I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. Decided to go back to my room and prepare to leave school grounds. Well, Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. Decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. What we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in a school facility or in the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it wouldn't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we came across. Why, though? That's my question. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we die outside school grounds, the drones wouldn't collect our bodies and the Revive-O-Matic wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be final. We have to be careful so we don't die. If we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs, and we could look after one another to keep each other alive. We need comrades if we want to survive. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. Decided to go talk to everyone to see if everyone would want to team up with me. Will anyone want to? For some reason, when I went out onto the roof, everyone was already there. There was no sign of Darumi or Hideko, but also everyone else was there. Takumi. Oh, everyone. Great timing. Did they all come to the same conclusion? I just figured out a way we can survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me, and I explained the necessity of forming teams. So I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over the moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. Yeah, it's a logical conclusion to go out in teams, but it's just... the team setups is the issue. Will anyone want to go with Takumi? He's kind of led them down this path, unfortunately. We should work in teams, I mean. We're actually just deciding the teams. In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting. Kako pulled out a piece of paper with the members of each team written on it. The first team is us boys and Sister Dearest. And the second team is all of us girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so I thought grouping by gender would make sense. What we're worried about is Yugamu, who's nowhere to be found. He's a boy, but it's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kirifuji and Miss Magadori as he's done up to this point.
Oh!
But if we put Yugamu in Team 2, then we should put Hideko in Team 1. Miss Shizuhara is very strong, so we were discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the weak team. Preferential negotiating rights. This really is like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? It would make sense if I was in the male-centric team, but you have to play alone. Nobody wants you. Yeah. This was my worry with that whole thing of like, are they wanting to team up with him? Probably not. I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-exclamation. Why? Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up about Gaku. I didn't kill him. It was the sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're all on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Maruka. They destroyed Sarai too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Atsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who could kill another comrade without batting an eye, would you want to team up with them in a killing game? No way. You got to be kidding. But whenever you do anything, someone invariably ends up dead.
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
Cursed?
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
No, that was Ato. That's why he had, like, the scythe. The Grim Reaper. Like, stung, but I couldn't argue. It was true that I was the common denominator in all of the deaths so far. I mean, you coming back has resulted in these deaths, yeah. Came back to the past and immediately killed Ato. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Gaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the game and encourage everyone to join with me. Because of that, here we are. Kurara died so brutally. If you hadn't convinced us to join this game, Lady Kurara would still be with us. It's all your fault. All of it. Give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me.
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
Kyoshika drew closer to me, letting out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Kyoshika, no. Moko put herself between us and embraced Kyoshika. Blaming Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Kyoshika understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kurara died, but she has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. Oh, great. Thanks. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had so much contempt for me. All I ever wanted to do was to make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Where did it all go wrong? I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against us. Or turned against you the moment you offed Ato. Sheesh, this whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. Sorry, but you're on your own. Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left, one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. I felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Karua by my side in the TRC, and my mum and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. But now, here I was, all alone. I mean, that's the problem with time travel, mate. You become an outsider, because you know things they don't, and then that causes ripple effects, and look where you are. I would have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. Then I thought of something. That's right. Hideko. I saw Hideko in my mind's eye. Did you? Well, I didn't see her in your mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to second to last defense academy. I said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. Speak to that, yeah. Can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She also knew things that she shouldn't have known. Don't forget that you seem to have not taken that in. She might be willing to work with me on this one. Maybe I should ask Hiroko if she'll team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, decided to stop by Hiroko's room. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hiroko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hiroko, thank goodness you're still here. It's almost tearing up with happiness. So glad you're here, so glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait, just hear me out, please. You're not about to try to tell me about the word of God, are you? No? I explained everything that had just happened. Didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper. How no one would team up with me. So your already very low popularity has now hit a rock bottom then? Hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. At this rate, I'll have to do the Invader Hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Hiroko. There's no one else I can trust. Please team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believe that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hiroko, but I'm afraid I must disappoint you. But, oh no, you're on your own, mate. My hope was crushed. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you. It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. Simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. Takumi, you do? Just then. Get lost, Takumi. Mistress Hiroko is all mine. Takumi? She's mine. All mine.
Oh.
Stupid puppy, I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl. Don't be mad at me, Mistress Hiroko. What's going on? Why is Takumi barking? You know how this one's been overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. I don't understand in the slightest. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little. A little? Come to think of it, Takumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. Guess she was already a dog at that point. I have a responsibility to her as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her. Go away. No boys allowed in the Yuri zone. What? She's all mine. I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Takumi. Guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine. I'll play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own too. And we're gonna win. Half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. It'd be funny if that's like, I won't say a choice, but a diversion in the story, as if I don't get enough. There was someone unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall. How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt or to be hunted? Huh? Why are you here? Were you here waiting for me so you could laugh at me? No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I have added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you. They're pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this? Yeah. This is the bit that's odd. Like, what happened in the original timeline that you didn't do any of this? Like, you know. Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle away for my amusement. Like, were you always planning it and that was going to happen, but something happened in the original timeline? Or is this just one of those ripple effects? It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find invaders as close as possible. Pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. Yes, they're invaders, thank you, game. Just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I could defeat them on my own. Sensed a presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsor's bees was tailing me. Must be here to count my points. Okay, here goes. I don't remember that type. Stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? Fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. Yeah, you have no support. I was gonna have to fight alone forever. I'm scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? Took a deep breath and steeled myself. This time, I leapt out in front of the invader. Do we actually have to do the battle? I imagine so. Because I'd like to. Yes. Good, good. Let's see what we do. Thing is, like, on his own, he's got a greater chance of taking out more enemies. That's the thing. That wave 1 of 3. So, yeah, if you're in a group and you took out this many, it's like you'd have to share the kills. Whereas him on his own,
let's do this.
That's different. That's different.
Time to use it.
Here
we go. This should do it. Good to go. Here we go. Time to use it. Ready when you are. This should do it. Let's do this. Time to use it. Here we go.
Okay,
Say
here we
when.
go.
Ha! Here we go. Ha! All right, good to go.
Wow, wow.
Here. Say when. This should do it. Let's go.
Okay.
Time to use it. Let's do this.
We can't get much further than
Say
that.
when.
Be a waste to try and put one across there. Let's go with another one of the electrified there.
This
then.
should do it. I've got this. Let's go.
Go defensive stance.
Keep your guard up.
Okay. Good, good. Nice.
Ready when you are. Say when. That's it. Let's do this. Take that. Got it. Say when. That's it. All good to go.
It's going well.
I've got this. One last strike.
I think that's everything around, right? So wave 2, good, good, good. Again, I've still not had a chance to, like, level up my stuff. So I'd like a moment, game. I was already exhausted, even though I'd only killed off a few minions. Can't come back if I die out here. Lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body. But I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points, not to mention. Enemies appeared. Invaders, drawn by the sound of fighting, were showing up one after the other, and they were all beginning to surround me. I prepared to face the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Let's go.
Bing, bing.
Say what? Time to use
potion.
it. Good to go.
Defense
This should do
potion.
Let's go! Take this! Good to go! There! Got it! Let's go! Let's do this! Say when! Yeah! Let's go! Here! Alright, my turn!
I think it's a case of like, I'm gonna
Let's
have to
go.
wait on that.
Time to use it. My turn!
It's like,
Say when.
maybe not.
One last strike!
Oh, I was gonna use some fences, but I can't, can I? It's like, yep, can't do that. Should have waited. If I had fences, it'd be alright.
Let's
It's
go!
fine though. It's fine though.
Take this!
There we go. Moi? Be alright. I mean, I look across that and think, look at all that AP. No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Invaders keep streaming in. And I was completely surrounded. Like, their eyes are very similar to the sponsor's eyes. Like, you know, they got that yellow bit. If it was red, similar to the sponsor. They were just mooks. Mooks? There were too many of them. My stamina was at its limit. We'll be alright. Alright, I saw them. We'll be fine.
I wish I wasn't alone.
I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die without anyone ever knowing. Just then.
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Oh, that's where you are. Heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was
Yugamu!
Yugamu!
Of course. Showing up uninvited but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too?
We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Our breaths synced up, and we began to clean up the swarm of invaders. The vile and barbaric enemy. Right.
I'm good to go. Let's get to the... I'll just put this here.
Ready when you are!
Yeah, we get
I'm
it. Phil.
good to go.
Wide, don't we? There we go. Move
Time
up
for
a
me
little
to
bit with
move.
that one.
I'm good to go. This may hurt. Such a beautiful
Good to go!
death.
Boing, boing, boing.
Ah! Let's do this! Take this! Alright, good to go! Yeah! Got it! I've got this! Let's do this! This should do it.
Agility
My
going.
turn! I've got this!
If I went up there.
Let's do this!
Okay, let's do the side slash there first.
I can't wait. I'm good to go.
Just thinking like how I can get all of them. This is technically be
Let's go.
possible. We got that one behind to give us the AP.
One last strike!
So I got quite a bit of AP from doing this.
Take care of the rest.
Let's get to the killing. Stings, doesn't it? Time for me to move. Experiment
Yeah,
time.
wave 3's done. Thank you, Yugamu. Even though I could have handled it by myself. Lovely. Is that all of them? Seems so. I don't sense any trace of them. Well fought, Takumi. You're in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. I couldn't believe it. So shocked to see how they just kept coming. Someone's killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right, I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the Invader Hunt. Oh, no need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? Yes, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Tailing people is one of my specialities. Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here. He really was following me. Yeah, but why? Then it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me? Oh, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I'm not going to eat you, all right? Although you look plenty delicious to me. How could I not be wary of an assassin? Yugamu, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right out and ask. Why were you following me? I was figuring out my timing. Wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. Why is everything you say so creepy? Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
I mean, strength in numbers, mate. He's offering to form a team. That's all I ever wanted in my isolation, but... Why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Kyoshika or all the others? That I can't remember the name of, apparently. I don't do well in groups. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going alone is too risky, as you found out. So I thought butting up with the odd man out would be just the thing. Is that really the only reason? It's probably not the reason at all. Made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I'm sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to ask me. After I'd been ostracized, but if I turned him down, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? What do I do? Should I team up with Yugamu? Oh, this is a choice? Ooh. This one's a tough one, because I'm not entirely sure. Like, before I've had, like, some idea of, like thinking about it from different perspectives, how I want to approach it, what it could lead to potentially coming back in time with the knowledge, and then seeking a different path, but this time I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I can handle stuff on my own, can't I? Like, that's very much a possible thing. But having strength in numbers, again, would be a good idea. Let's team up with Yugamu. Strength in numbers. I'm going with strength in numbers. Well, you stuck with me for a while then. I shook Yugamu's hand. Whether he could be trusted was beside the point. Simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself for much longer. But now I would team up with Yugamu. I'm glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it? Don't think they're giving out awards here, as far as we know. Also, you and I are not a couple. While Yugamu and I were trading quips, we heard it. What was that? What the? It was an ear-splitting sound, and the earth shook. But it wasn't an earthquake, it felt more like... sensed a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible power is present nearby. Good job we teamed up, innit? Don't tell me commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad news. Just two of us wouldn't be enough to deal with a commander. A little bit of reconnaissance would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi. Right. We cautiously made our way toward the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! You saw
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else? Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly! Let the—
Oh, my mistress, Hirako! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you! Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah!
Those two are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore, they're just straight up massacring every invader they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. Something feels off, though. Hiriko's always been strong, but when did Takumi get so powerful? She hadn't joined any defensive battles before this and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. Your euphoria of finally being able to take part in the killing game has likely unlocked the latent potential in her emo anima, making it bloom. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? Potential is logic-defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. They've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, we've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms to see the score. See where we're at. Damn. We checked the leaderboard.
Unsurprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today.
And I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
The first round of this game will last until day 35. Whoever finishes last in each round will be executed. Decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed, even though we can see it right there, look. Ensuring my own survival was more important, and besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
Jeez, this whole slew of messed up shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help me out here. I shouldn't be letting the people ostracize me live rent-free in my head anyway. Fair. Completely fair. Phew, what a day. Constant fighting and stress of possible death has strained my mind and body to their limits. Wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but...
Hey!
Care to explain what you're doing in my room? It's just something buddies do, right? That's what we are. Buddies, partners, bosom chums. Goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip. Join your own hips and get out of here. Come on, buddy. You and me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game is more of a marathon than a sprint, so we gotta come up with a long-term plan. Playing it by ear the whole time is bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. Makes a very good point. Can't you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet? Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams. After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game in the days to come. We know that. We know that. Bedtime already? Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room. Oh, Takumi, throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all. How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold. Out. Now. After chasing Yugamu out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover, but... Give her back. Give Lady Kanoa back. I swear, Lady Luck of Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against... you, the moment you offed Ato. That's just because I messed it up last time. I messed it up this time. It's a joke. It's joke.
Oh.
I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Ugh. The words from this morning reverberated around in my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? Came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So why am I being so despised? But I wouldn't give to return to those happy days.